Today we are here to celebrate the third crown jewel in our accelerated construction efforts to try and lift up our economy but also invest in our city. This is 2021 Southwest Albuquerque, and so we are roughly near Truman Middle School, which is right behind the cameras. That's where this facility is going to be built. And this is a 15,000 square foot beautiful community center. We're starting on phase one. There are multiple phases, but it's going to have amenities that a community center has, some of our newer community centers have elsewhere in the city, but most of the older ones don't. That includes multi-use fields for sports and kids play, hence Parks and Rec is here, 2 Head Start classrooms, very important for our early childhood programs, a regular sized gymnasium with some bleachers, also in very high demand in our community. And when completed, the footprint of the building will be over 34,000 square feet. So this hopefully is going to be a crown jewel out in the Southwest and mirror other crown jewels like Domingo Baca and Singing Arrow that we've invested in.
I just really appreciate it. As you guys know, it takes a long time for these projects to come to fruition, and prior to me representing this area, City Councilor Ken Sanchez used to represent the area, and he did the initial legwork, the important work of ensuring that he worked with the Archdiocese to get the property. As you know, it's been a long time since he represented this area, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of people. No one person gets these projects moving. So I too want to thank the city staff, Lee Landscapes, everybody who's been part of this. This is just so direly needed in our community, and I don't want to burst anyone's bubble, but the reality is we probably need another community center here down the road, with the tremendous growth that we've had in the southwest area of the city of Albuquerque.
On behalf of our late City Councilor Ken Sanchez, he would be extremely excited today, doing backflips if he could. When I first started working with him 15 years ago, this was one of his first dreams to say, our community is growing. The only place to grow is the west side. So we need to get a community center. They had started to work on this very, very hard as a community advocate. So when she was elected to her seat and started moving and pushing for this to happen, he was so excited to be on the same project with her. So thank you to our administration, Councilor Peña, for all that you're doing for this community.
Community services, we are very excited to have a new community center. We have a smaller one that's not too far from here, but it doesn't meet the need here on the west side. So we're very excited to have this offer that positive youth programming that we offer in our other 22 community centers across our community. We're equally excited to have 2 Head Start centers as a part of this. Child development is really important. The city currently has 25 child development centers, but we need more. So again, with the strong growth, the young families here on the west side, this will be a crown jewel.
For us, it's about the timing of these investments, trying to move them up as fast as we can. It's also about where they're at. So as I mentioned this, if you roughly add this all up, it's about the community centers along Route 66 in our historical and more diverse and often lower income neighborhoods. So that's Singing Arrow way on the east end. That's the International District with the International District Library in the middle of Route 66. And then now out here on the west side with this facility.
We're far from done, but I'm excited to be in this first phase, and I think it's going to be just a tremendous asset for the community.